I just gotta tell you guys, it's fun as heck hearing these scripts, because I mean, anyone who reads comics, or I mean, you read novels, you read any sort of book, you hear the voices in your head. You know, you see these things happening, and you enjoy them. But to hear other people give them voices, it's just a lot of fun. Our next scene is from The Swamp Thing. The Swamp Thing was like this classic horror comic book in the 80s, and in 86 in particular was sort of a big banner year for this comic book. This particular scene that we're going to share with you is no small scene. It is literally the end of the world approaching. The end of the world, a physical manifestation of this thing, is approaching, and the Swamp Thing, this elemental creature sort of in tune with the world itself, has a conversation. The Swamp Thing has been trying to figure out what is humanity about? What is evil? What is the nature of these things? And so, the Swamp Thing, being acted out here by Scott, and the end of the world by Kat, have a discussion, have a little chat about what is the end of the world. This is happening within this space, beyond space and time, in this other sort of different space. So anyway, I leave it to the Swamp Thing and the end of the world.
Little thing, you came to me willingly and without wrath. In this extraordinary place, you are extraordinary. What have you to offer me?
I have nothing. I came in resignation. Whatever you are, I cannot fight you, but I cannot stand and watch.
Then will you answer my question? Little thing, will you tell me the purpose of evil?
I cannot. I am not the one you seek. I have tried to make sense of that darkness, and I have failed. I have seen evil, its cruelty, the randomness with which it ravages innocent and guilty alike. I have not understood it. I asked the Parliament of Trees, whose knowledge is older, greater than mine. They seem to insist that there was no evil. But I have seen evil, and their answer was incomprehensible to me. And yet they spoke of aphids eating leaves, bugs eating aphids, themselves finally devoured by the soil, feeding the foliage. They asked where evil dwelled within this cycle, and told me to look to the soil. The black soil is rich in foul decay, yet glorious life springs from it. But however dazzling the flourishes of life, in the end, all decays to the same black humus. Perhaps evil is the humus formed by virtue's decay, and perhaps it is from that dark, sinister loam that virtue grows strongest. I do not know. I do not know what they meant.
I see. Little thing, I sense a great and final end approaching. I would be alone. Leave freely as you came.